Oh, how's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video. And if you guys did not just see from my live stream I just did a while ago, I have just unboxed a package from Hassan Belts, and it came with two things. One, the property plate for my WCW World Heavyweight Championship, the 91 to 94, and I just put it on, and I gotta say, the belt looking nice, looking great, and all is up now, gold tip on it, and I'm pretty sure this belt's gonna look absolutely beautiful, looking almost like the real deal. But also, there was another thing that was in that package. I boxed it and showed it to you guys on the live stream if you were from the live stream. And I thought when I do a full review of it right here and compare it to one of my other belts, it's the, well, let me just show you what it is. In fact, let me just pull this down right here. That's right, guys. It's a Jane Moore style purple strap block logo WWF oval Intercontinental title, and I gotta say, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. And I gotta say, Hassan literally knocked this one right out of the water. It looks remarkable. And of course, above it is the WWE shop replica that I've repainted and restoned of the oval IC. Minor differences here and there. This one obviously a block WWF logo, or this one's a scratch WWE logo saying World Wrestling Federation. Well, that one says World Wrestling Entertainment. The banner here saying Intercontinental, and then it says Champion at the bottom. But this is during the era. But with this one, since it was the era for nameplates, it put the word Champion below here onto the banner, so it says Intercontinental Champion. And another thing you see, I see that these plates are really big, bigger than these replicas. And the cut is obviously different, but yet I think Hassan tried to match it up to the one that was shown on like WrestleMania Access of the actual belt. So yeah, and as well you can see like this one, Antarctica, almost resembling like the replica. Except this one has a block WWF logo. That one has a scratch WWE logo. And of course the blues here are much different than the ones I put there. Especially the repainted globes. This one's more like a sky blue. It looks okay. And I'm not even going to touch that up. And this one, obviously the blues here are really dark compared to these ones. And obviously, yes, the stones here are definitely like flat back stones. And compared to like the Swarovski crystals I added for that one, which I'm definitely going to restone this one because it's great stones for now. It's just that when you need a real sparkle of them, you need to have your Swarovski crystals or cubic zirconias. So I'll be getting those. And another thing you see, the type of plates. You can see on the WWE version, the North America plates on this side, and the Europe and Africa plates on this side. But for the block WWF logo, this is what the original belt looked like. Exactly. Because the North American plate was on this side. And North and South America plate was on this side. Europe and Africa's plate was on this side. When it debuted. And I think right near the end of the scratch logo, WWF Intercontinental, they swapped the plates over. So that's why most replica belts for the WWE scratch logos, the plates were like that. But in the old days, for the WWF scratch logo, in fact, I have a homemade one right there. You see that the North and South America plate was on that side. I don't think it was until the lates of when they unified the scratch WWF logo, Intercontinental with the World Heavyweight belt, that the plates were like this, or they might have been like that. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, let's go on and look at this. The 2x8 snap box. Obviously with this one, since it's a stock strap, it's really stiff. And it's a stamp on. But I gotta say, the tooling on this, Hassan Belts really did. I wish he could actually put his his stuff, like some type of property logo or something like that on the end here, like it says Hassan Belts or something. Because I gotta give this guy some credit. I mean, nice tooling, and of course you guys see it's a purple strap compared to the black one. I mean, to some people it looks like almost like a navy blue, but with some lighting you can actually see it's purple, not blue. To like the real one. Here's a nice etching too for these plates. There it says Antarctica with the WWF logo, Europe, Africa. And I gotta say, this guy added a lot, you can see a lot detail for this plate compared to the replicas. You can see a lot of that difference from that to that. And of course, here's the main plate with the globes. World Wrestling Federation, WWF Intercontinental Champion. And the globe comparing to the one up here. A lot more detail on this one compared to that one. Then again, for a replica, you're going to have a little less detail. Yeah, so here, North America and South America. I think this one looking okay compared to that one. There you see a little bit more water in the area where Michigan is supposed to be. But yeah, and to the etching, not to compare it to like this, because that's more flat. This one you can actually just like catch your fingernail on the text. And of course the Asia and Australia plate. Look at that. Looks like some of the paint is on some parts of the islands, and may need to use some paint remover for that. Or can I scratch that out? Who knows? I almost don't even want to touch it because I'm afraid of getting like the paint remover on this part of the gloves and messing it up. I'm probably just going to leave it alone. And compared to that one, you can see the continents don't even stretch out on these, and two, because of the enamel paint. But here, the continents actually stretch out, and obviously I think he could be messing up a bit with those paints. But I could use paint remover, but I don't want to use paint remover on this stuff. Don't want to, remove the entire globe and then have to do every single one of them. And of course, the one thing for the WWE one, no property plate, but this one, with this one, property plate. And this looks awfully resembles the European title I have over there, the green one. Because this was during the time when they had colors, different colored straps. Like the green one for the European, blue for the Big Eagle, and red for the light heavyweight, which I made a homemade version of it right there. I assume they were going to do one for a tag title, but they never gone to it. But yeah, purple did really match good for this Intercontinental title. And look at that. WWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion 1998 J-Mar, because Jay Marshall was doing this. But yeah, the nice tooling and a 2x5 gold female snap box. And let's flip the belt over. And you can see all the bolts covered up. Oh, I wonder what this is. I wonder what these things are. That's another thing I'm thinking about, like Hassan Belts. These two bolts here, definitely probably from the property plate. These four here from the one side plate, the other one for here. But I'm wondering, what the hell is these? But enough question about maybe some stuff that you might have got stuck at the bottom of the strap when he was gluing it together. But flexibility on point. So you guys know the drill. I'm probably going to pause the video and put these belts on my shoulders and put this one around my waist. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay. Hope you guys can see me well. Here's the belts on hand, the replica, and Hassan's version. And I gotta say, this one's feeling a little stiff because of the fact it's a stock strap. But then again, I'll eventually maybe get a send out leather strap for it. Because I think it deserves on real leather. Don't you agree? Yeah, so here's the, maybe flip the belt over. Show you guys it, and on the shoulder. So the side with the stock strap for the replica, and for the Hassan's version. And this one don't have much of a curve, as you can see, But then again, I don't think the original version of the Intercontinental had much of a curve on it at all, for it being a big oval plate. But I'm gonna put this one down. Again, like putting this belt in hand, it just feels remarkably great. And that purple, I mean, it's dark purple too, so it does stick out a bit. But let me put this belt around my waist. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure these belts can fit up to a 46-inch waist. And I'm about 220 some pounds. So technically I'm a heavyweight, so let me get this. I haven't tested out this on the snaps yet. So here we go. Here's the belt around the waist. And yeah, I mean, from a lot of great people that wore the belt, I mean, let's start off with the history I know about it. Like the time when Rock and Austin were feuding, like the beginning of their feud. Hold on one second, folks. Okay, stay put. From the time like The Rock and Austin were feuding, obviously at that time they had the Reggie IC, the Classic Intercontinental. And Austin took the Rock's belt when he was Intercontinental Champion and threw it into the river. And I think the night after WrestleMania 14, which was in '98, The Rock debuted this version of the Intercontinental Championship. And stuck around for a little while. I think around 99 to 2000. Or 98 to 2000. So about maybe a year and a half to 2 years this version was around. And a lot of people held this like the Rock was the first one, as I mentioned. He will lose to the Triple H in the iconic SummerSlam ladder match. Then I think Goldust might have wore this one. And there was Jeff Jarrett. And then The Godfather being another one. I think also Road Dogg was another one who wore this version. And then the last one to hold this before the scratch logo came about, probably one of the greatest Intercontinental champions for the females to side. The very first female to win an Intercontinental Championship, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna. She was the last one to win this belt, and it was from Jeff Jarrett on his last day in the company in a Good Housekeepers match, in which Jarrett won the match technically, but then again they had to restart because he used the Intercontinental title, which was not a household item, to which Chyna would hit him with the guitar and pinning him and becoming the first ever female Intercontinental champion. But let's do one last run through of this belt and the video there. So you see 2x8 snap set right there, that purple. I wish I had better lighting so you can see that purple pop. The two side plates, the main plate. And I know, guys, I'm eventually going to get these stones replaced with Swarovski, or if not yet, cubic zirconias. North America and the Asia plate. There's the property plate. And I think the original belt had croc backing, but Hassan didn't have any croc backing at the time, but I'm not going to judge him with that, because most people are going to worry more about what the front looks like compared to the back. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's try to get up to 800, guys. And as well, comment below what you guys think. And follow me on my social media, like on X at DM Tombstone 96, and as well on Instagram at Damien 96, where I post pics about this belt there before I did this video here on YouTube. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. In fact, I assume a little bit later, when I have a little break, I'm going to do another video, and it's going to be special for you guys. So, in fact, maybe I'll probably do it tomorrow then. I'll try to do a video tomorrow. So, see you guys by then. Have a good day, everybody.